All right, good folks. We have our next victim.
Hello there, great man rising. I don't know why I said it like that, but oh, yes I do. Because apparently I want to be in my fucking masculine energy today. I came in all want to be feminine, dainty and shit, and I couldn't fucking figure out why, for the love of macaroni and cheese, was I bothered. I mean, bothered. When I say bothered, I mean fucking bothered. To the point where nobody's done anything to me. I know this. But I would have to fix my face when they walked up to me. I hadn't listened to any music yet because normally, I throw some jams and stuff. And I mean, I am over at my desk, Aunt Val, like, I literally could slap the shit out of anybody right now. What the fuck? So, I ended up putting on my music, my spin the block music, trap music, hood music, gangster. And I was fine. I was fine. I wasn't angry no more, facial expression changed, and I was like, oh, this is, so you wanted to shine today. Like, I don't know, I don't want to say weird, because, nothing we do at this point is fucking weird. But, like, just to be able to recognize that is kind of mind-blowing a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, because, because I was able to figure out, like, what in the flying fuck is wrong.
All right, there you have it, folks. It is 9:51 a.m. Central Standard Time in St. Louis. That was from my dear and lovely niece down in the good old Orlando, Florida. Able to redirect her energy, and I'm going to explain on video so that not only is she benefiting, but you get to benefit, because what we're learning now is that we can manage our anger, our inner turmoil, without being violent. And so for those who are violent, remember I said earlier, we can sweep things under the rug, or we can be violent, dare to resist drugs and violence. So how do you do that? Well, you go hood. And so what she's telling me here is she listened to her music. If we were to give her back her words, help her to see, be a pair of ears and eyes for her, what I think I'm hearing, my niece, my Kilolo, what I'm hearing is you had unprocessed energy, you identified it as aggression, and you knew no one else had done anything outside of you. So this was something going on internally. Okay. So then you reached for, you stopped, drop, and roll. You reached for music, the feel harmonics. Do y'all feel me? Music. Anyone can tell me. Anyone can say something through lyrical miracle, this musical discovery. Because I want to chill for a second. Yo, Jefferson. That's me. Cover me. I got you, Fresh Prince. Give you my hat. Okay. I got plenty. I got one. Hold on. Fix my rose. Come on, smelling like a rose. It's nose. my neighbor name, our neighbor back in my house, my family house. Her name was Miss Rose. So we had Nosy Rosie with a rose bush and Miss Bell. You can ring. Yeah, it's early. That's my chocolate licorice beret, the kind you buy through challenge and change. Okay, when you stop and you realize, okay, it ain't them. As much as I want to slap them in their face for asking me, you know, you staying to work today? What kind of question is that? What do you want? What are you trying to say? What do you mean? Who are you? What's happening? You know, go ask Val. Cash App Val. She'll tell you if I'm staying at work today. That was a smooth segue, babe. $ go ask Val, because I know I'm giving good life. Because y'all tarot readers, my children, my cousins, my nieces, my nephews, my doctors, my lawyers, my physicians, my soothsayers, y'all been pushing me out here. Okay, go back on the cover for a moment. Let me talk about it. She says she went and played trap music. So when you ain't into violence, you let the violent take it by force. Okay. Set a trap. Let them stick their foot in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There was a time. Story time. I got time. It's black. It's white. Yeah. 88 keys. This was scaled down. Don't count them. I'm gonna play it for you. Okay. This is an intro. This is this is theme music for my story time. I like that song. There was a time where I was in a relationship that was sinking. I felt like I was bailing water and they were drilling holes. Y'all know, some of y'all know what y'all can. And it wasn't funny back then. Wasn't funny back then, but I used that analogy, and then I used, or metaphor, whichever one, allegory, something. I used that, but as a mama bear, I felt trapped. Someone that would fight for mine, someone that would stick my hand in a honey pot, you know, disregard the bee stings, you know. I'm going for the honey. Okay. Promised land, honey. I feel it. Did I say go ask Val? $ cash out me. If you feel it. If you ever feel it. If you ever get a quiver, please. Because I'm still being underrated. I'm still being undergraded. And when my value system goes all the way up, you can't find me on the cents. Okay. You're gonna have to find me on the dollars. It's a baby grandbaby. All right. So I was telling my friend at the time, / psychologist / sister / other half of my brain. I was telling her, I said, I feel as though I'm ready to gnaw my own foot off to get out of this relationship. And I'm a writer. I'm an author. Look me up on Amazon. Valerie Jefferson, Awesome Day on Purpose. That way, if you just don't feel like donating, you can purchase something, all right? And I'll tell you, it needs work, but support. And please, the link is broken in the back, but support, so I can fix it. So anyway, even as a writer, even as an exaggerator, even as a comic wannabe, my thing was, I don't like that metaphor. I don't, why are we using maimings and stuff? But it taught me that the Bible, that the scriptures, the Holy Script, this is what you call positive reinforcement. You put on your scripts. It tells me that the Holy Scripts was true and right and exact. When he said it's better to go maimed into the kingdom. I feel my grandmama, I feel my mother's board. This is Valchemi 101, by the way. It is better to go maimed because God can grow limbs, okay? He can graft you back in. But don't miss the kingdom because of your foot, okay? Now, the Bible goes on to say later on, don't think that your foot ain't important. You know, don't let the foot say to the toe. Don't let the toe think, I ain't important. No. Anybody ever stubbed their pinky toe? Anybody ever lost a nail? Just a teeny bit, not the whole thing, smashed in the car, nothing like that, but just a hangnail, a paper cut. And I've said this about paper cuts. This is one thing I said about paper cuts. Nobody cares until it's them when it comes to paper. So I'm gonna title this one Paper Cut. Nobody cares about paper cuts until it's them. And I'm one of those that can empathize. I can, and I'm an empath. And for y'all that do, but for those that are in their darkness, in their obscure ways, obscured ways, they act like they don't know what you're talking about. They look at you like, oh, you have a paper cut. Oh, you're the first one. Oh, good for you. And you looking like, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Birds flapping on the side of the building, just random pictures of Paris, It's like the world's just coming to the end. All important stuff just start popping up, baby crying, a duck being born, just sorry. I'm sorry, squirrel. Sound. So the truck, the trash bin being moved, but I didn't recall the trash man rolling, but I'm sure he looked inside and saw it empty. That's the only reason why he moved it out. To sum up this randomized appointed time of a message, do what you gotta do to get out your situation. Don't think that God can't fix it on this side or the other side or right in the middle. The man in the middle. Do you know that even if you are left-handed, you've been trained to shake with your right hand. Give your right hand a fellowship. Get out of that fellowship. Better get into some of these motherships, these, I heard it, feminine ships, these sissy ships, sister ships, because patriarch days it's time for them to sit down. Sit down, servants, sit down. Let the savant handle the situation. Okay. So anyway, that's about it. I think I did a story time. I did 2 shakes and a lamb's tail. Did you learn anything? If you learned anything at all, people said it's rare to be able to forgive. It's rare to be able to love and be in an extreme balance with God and man. They said it's rare. Blood raw rare. Well, here I am. Prick me, will I not bleed? But I've learned to channel that blood. Suck your blood. They slap you. So a little harder next time. Let God see him do it. Because he sees all. He sits high. He looks high. He watches low. I'll fix it. Creative license here. I think I want to give a roll of the dice. 5 plus 4 is 9. It's 5, 3, and 1 on my situations right here. I'll show you. I got time. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one thing you ain't got to worry about over here. Be making up stuff for no reason. 8, 9. 9 is the number of fruition. 9 is the number of my birth date. 9 is the number that looks like a 6 upside down. 66 books of the Bible. You be the 1. Upside down is 100. Right side up. All right. Anyway, that's 3 videos in a row, and all 3 have come up with the base number of 9. Who do you love? Are you for sure? I'll holler at you guys later. Take care. Comment, subscribe. Do what you do. All right. You do. Me do. We do.